allowing your consciousness to sink deeper and more inward as you consciously slow the breath. And as you relax the body, the mind begins to relax and slow down. Let's stay here for a few more breaths. And all together, inhale, bringing hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Sharing the Omkar chant 3 times. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. 3 times, sharing the Guru mantra. Take a breath in. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, release your hands into Chin Mudra. As we begin today with 5 minutes of Kapalbhati breath, come into your position. I will time us. And let's begin. The long exhale here. Sit quietly. And gently come into Savasana for 2 minutes to allow the energy to reset in your body. I'm just going to change the camera angle while you do that. It's nice to either do a balancing breath or Savasana and the Kapalabhati breath. And then your next inhale, let's open up our eyes and go ahead and push yourself up to a seated position. Gradually making our way to the standing position. Let's begin with a little bit of hip opening. So your right knee, bend the right knee and bring the right foot behind you. So it's touching your butt. So my right knee is pointing out to the side. Bring that left heel into your body with your left knee pointing straight forward towards the short side of the mat. So you've made a little square. Bring your torso pointed towards the left knee, hands on either side of the knee. As you exhale, a forward fold, relaxing through the back and hips. Inhale, come up. Take that right foot, swing it around and bring it on the outside of your left knee. Little seated position. Find a nice straight back. Hold here. Allowing this right hip to come down to the mat. Coming into a pigeon pose, that right knee that's up in the air right now, simply swing that right foot behind you. Bring your elbows to the mat in front of your left knee, and you're in a nice little modified pigeon here. Let's hold this for 4, 3, 2, 1. As we exhale, extend the arms forward, resting the forehead on the mat. A little deeper stretch now through the hip. Let's hold this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the head, and then as you inhale, draw the hands back so that you can lift the torso up. Pigeon pose. Hands are next to the knee or a little bit in front of the knee. Think about shining the heart and really lifting up to the back. Both here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into a little half boat pose. Take that right leg that's behind you, swing it forward. Bring both knees up. You're in a little half boat pose. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your left leg where it is. Bend that right knee and bring the right heel close to the body. And then you bring the right knee down, bend the, right knee down, bend the left knee and bring the left foot to your butt. So now we're just in the opposite direction that we just did. Got a nice little square between your front and back knee. Turn the torso towards the right knee, hands on either side of the knee. And as you exhale, a little forward fold over that front knee. Let's stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Take that back leg, swing it around, bring the left foot on the outside of the right knee. Hold here. Allowing that left hip to fall down to the mat. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. The front leg, the left leg, swing it behind you, extend it behind you, forearms on the mat, in your little pigeon pose here. Do your best to square your hips down to the mat. Let's stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, extend the arms in front of you, drop the forehead, rest it on the mat if you can. Hold here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the head. As you inhale again, draw the hands back, lift the torso up. And you're back in your pigeon pose. Stay here. And lengthen the back up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the pose, swing that back leg in front, and let's come into our little half boat pose. Hold here, shine the heart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into Dandasana with arms extended, release the legs down, extend the arms up. Dandasana, the shoulders, extend the arms. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out, simply exhale and release the hands down. Let's bring, let's do a spinal twist before we stand up. Go ahead and lay down. Extend the arms to the sides, palms up. Keep your right leg active as we simply use that pelvic tilt to float the left leg up towards the sky. So take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt and float the left leg. On your next exhale, roll over your right hip. You look left, and you have a nice little spinal twist here. Relax into it. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt and float the leg. On your next exhale, release the left leg down the mat. Keep the left leg active. Bring focus to the right leg and take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt, float the right leg. On your next exhale, roll over the left hip and move to the right. Nice deep breaths here. Is release any tension in the lower back, inner thighs. And hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt, float. Stay here. Bring the left leg to meet the right. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt. The left leg raises up. Both legs are now up towards the sky. Coming into happy baby pose, bend the knees, grab your big toes, and you're in happy baby pose. Feel a nice opening through the hips. You can rock back and forth or stay still in one place. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, open up into a full straddle, straightening the knees. Shorter count, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring the legs together. And as you exhale, release the hands to the mat, palms down by your hips. Bend both knees, bring your feet behind the butt. We're coming into a bridge pose. Last thing that we do before we come to standing. Coming into the full bridge, take a breath in and relax. Exhale, feel the contraction, feel the tilt, and lift up. Bring your hands underneath you, roll the shoulders under, open up through the heart. Nice long neck. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, release the shoulders first. Feel the upper and middle back meet the mat and the waist. And finally the hips, and you let go at the count. Stay here, let the body reset. And then using your hands to help you, go ahead and sit. And let's make our way to Tadasana in the front of your mat, standing pose. Find your Tadasana. Adjusting the toes and feet, ankles, legs, soften the knees. Roll the shoulders up and back. Think about rooting from the hip bones down and then extending that spine so it's nice and light as the vertebrae stack one on top of each other. Head is nicely stacked over the neck. Soft gaze in front and hold. Stay here for another breath. And then let's just begin a nice slow vinyasa. Open up the palms, inhale, arms up. At the top, drop the shoulders, drop the head, and look at your head. As you exhale, release the hands down, release the head to the neutral position. Let's do it one more time and notice if there's any movement in the back of the rib cage. Want them to stay neutral. Open the palms. Now arms up. The top, drop the head, drop the shoulders. And exhale, release. Last one, and we'll move right into a forward fold. Inhale, arms up. At the top, drop the head, drop the shoulders. And the knees slightly. Swan dive. As you exhale, swan dive down. As you get to the bottom, release the hands to the mat. Drop the head. As you like, straighten the knees as much as you want. Shrug the shoulders behind so they're not hanging up by the ears. Notice that when you tuck the chin, you've got a nice round back from tailbone to the head. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping the right foot back only 2 feet. Both feet are pointed forward. Square the hips and exhale, bring that left head to the left shin. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head, lengthen the back down. Exhale, come into a lunge, bringing that right knee down. Lift the torso, lengthen the back. Look forward or up. Hold here. For 4, 3, 2, 1, hamstring stretch. As you exhale, shift the weight back, lift the left toes up. And feel a nice lengthening through the back and the left hamstring. Hold here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, let's come back to the lunge. Coming into a pose called opening the gate. Think about your back leg. You're going to bring that back foot behind you and face the long side of your mat. Meanwhile, the left knee that was in front of you, you're going to turn the foot so it's the toes are pointing towards the long side of your mat. This is called opening the gate. Square the hips, try and bring your hips right over your knee and in line with your foot. Hands are by our sides, open the palms. Inhale, palms up. Only the right hand, as you exhale, you bring the right hand down. It's going to support us as we do a little side bend to the right. Take a breath in and exhale to the right. Hold here. Nice stretch from the left foot through the left fingertips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that right palm, open it. Inhale, right palm to left palm. And inhale, come up. And exhale, release the hands down. Let's come back into our lunge facing the left. Hands are on either side of the left foot. Stepping forward into a forward fold. Take that right foot, bring the right toes under, lift the right knee off the mat. Now step forward. And exhale into your forward fold. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up safely. Bend the knees, lift the head, lengthen the back. Extend the arms out to the sides. And now inhale, rise up. And exhale, release the hands to your sides. Let's repeat on the other side. Inhale, rise up. At the top, hands together, drop the shoulders, drop the head. As you exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the head a little bit. Lift the shoulders up. Bring your hands to the mat and take that left foot. Step behind you by 2 feet. Square the hips. Exhale, head to right shin. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, lift the head to lengthen the back. And as you exhale, slide that left foot behind you and come into a lunge. Lift the torso up just a little bit, lengthening the back. Head can be neutral or lean up. Hands are on the mat. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hamstring stretch. As you exhale, bring the weight behind you, lift up that right toe, and lengthen the back over the right leg. Let's stay here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to your lunge. Same thing, opening the gate. Take that left foot, bring it behind you. Take that right knee, straighten it, and you're facing the long side of your mat. Bring your hips underneath your knee and in line with your right foot. Open the palms, inhale, arms up. As you exhale, left arm comes down. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, find a nice side bend to the left. Really stretch through the left side of the body. Hold here. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up the left palm. Inhale, bring the left palm to the right. Inhale, right up. Exhale, release your hands down to the side. Come back into your original run. Right foot in front, and on either side of the mat. Curl the left toes under, lift the left knee up. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, lift the head, lift the shoulders, lengthening the back. Inhale, extend the arms out to the sides. And on your next inhale, rise up. At the top, hands together. And exhale, release. Let's do another version of the same sequence. Open up the palms, inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together, drop the shoulders down. If you exhale, swan dive down. Come into your forward fold. Notice how your back is nicely rounded from tailbone to the top of your head. Now to do a little half back, as you lift up the head, you're going to introduce a little bit of an arch in the back. That's going to bring the belly closer to the top. Feel the difference? And then exhale, forward fold and round the back completely. Let's do it again. Inhale, introduce a little bit of an arch. Exhale, release that arch. And you're in a full forward fold with the back totally rounded. Bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, step the right foot back 2 feet. Square the hips. Exhale, forward fold. To lengthen this, think about lifting the head a little bit and introducing that arch to your back. Feel how you're making a little bit more contact with your left thigh. And then exhale, release it. Round the back completely. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift the head, introduce a little bit of an arch. It's very subtle. And then exhale, completely round the back. Inhale, lift the head, arch the back slightly, and then exhale and release that right foot behind you coming into a lunge. Hands are still on the mat, but I lifted the torso. I'm not resting on my thigh. From here, find your balance. Release the hands to your sides. Open the palms, inhale. Hands overhead, stay here. Again, think about, I don't want to arch my back and thrust my ribcage forward. My back is in a neutral position. I'm taking the opening in the hips. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Now let's gently come into a pigeon pose. So this right foot is already in front. You simply bring the right foot in and bring the right knee down. And you're set for pigeon pose. Hands are on either side of the left knee or slightly in front. Think about lifting, shining the heart. Stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, release the hands in front, extend them in front, bring your forehead to the mat. Hold. For another count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back into pigeon, lift the head. Use your hands as support as you inhale and right back up. And like we did in the beginning of class, take that back leg, swing it forward, bring the right foot on the outside of your left knee. Allow one thumb to fit in between your right hip and your right heel. Nice, straight back here. Take your left hand, left arm, and you're going to hug this right knee towards your body. Right arm, inhale it up. As you exhale, find a twist to the right. Drop the shoulders, relax the hip down. Take a breath in to grow tall. And as you exhale, release the right hand behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Nice seated spinal twist. Let's stay here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in the twist, just release the right hand and inhale it up behind you. And now as you exhale, come back to neutral and release the hands down. Let's bring that right foot behind you. Briefly come into your pigeon. From here, let's come into a lunge. So just lift yourself up, bringing that right foot left foot in front of you into your lunge. From here, we'll step forward into a forward fold. Right toes under, lift the right toe up, right knee up, and take forward, and exhale, forward fold. Coming up safely, bend both knees, lift the head, lengthen the back. Extend the arms to the side. Now inhale, rise up. At the top, hands together. And then exhale, release into Tadasana, hands or hearts. Same thing on the other side. I'm just moving so that still facing the camera. All right, we're in Tadasana. Open up the palms, inhale. At the top, hands together, drop the head, drop the exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. Hold here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the head, introduce a small arch into the back. Pushing your belly and chest towards your thigh. Lengthening through the upper back. As you exhale, release that arch around the back entirely from tailbone to tip of head. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift the head, which introduces a subtle arch, really subtle. I'm talking, millimeters in the lower back. And then exhale, release down. We've got the full curve of the back. One more time, inhale. Feel that little bit of an arch in the lower back. And exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat. As you inhale, step the left foot back about 2 feet. Square the hips and exhale. bring your head to the right cheek. Same thing here. If you inhale, lift the head, introduce a little bit of an arch in the back, you'll feel a little bit more contact with your thigh. As you exhale, completely round the back. Again, inhale, lift the head up. And exhale, round the back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale the head up. And now slide that left foot back, coming into a lunge. Right foot is in front. Hands are on either side of the foot, lengthen the back. Gaze is neutral, or you're tilting the head back and looking up. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming into pigeon pose, you're going to take that right foot, scoot it over to the right so that you can free up the right knee and bring it down on the mat. And extend that left leg behind you. Hands are on either side of your right knee. Lengthen through the back. So to do that, we want to think about relaxing through the hips and the lower back. And as we open up and shine. Let's stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, extend the arms in front of you, resting the forehead on the mat. And hold. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the head, inhale, draw the hands back, and back into your pigeon pose, extending the spine up. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to that seated spinal twist, take that back leg, swing it forward. Left foot on the outside of your right knee. Make sure that your thumb can fit in between your heel and your left hip. Nice and straight. Go ahead and hug that right knee towards you. Left arm, inhale it up. As you exhale, find the twist to the left. Shrug those shoulders behind you. Try not to lean back. Inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, deepen that twist a little bit more and release the left hand behind you. And look over your left shoulder. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the twist as you release the left hand, inhale it up overhead. As you exhale, come back to center and release that. Let's come back into pigeon. So take that left leg, swing it back behind you. Come into your pigeon pose. And then coming into our lunge, bring that right foot back in front of you. You're in a lunge. Stepping forward into Tadasana and forward fold. Curl the left toes under, lift the left knee. Step forward into your forward fold. Fold here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up safely, bend both knees, lift the head, lengthen the back. Notice when we lift the head and lengthen the back, we've introduced a little bit of curve in that lower back. That's to stabilize your core as you come up. Now extend the arms out to the sides. Inhale, rise up. At the top, hands together. And exhale, release them. Let's come into the middle of your mat, facing forward into Tadasana. Let's finish this section with a nice triangle pose. So let's widen our stance a bit to what is comfortable so that your hips are comfortable facing forward. Left leg stays where it is. Lift up the right toe from pointing towards the short side of the mat. Square the hips. Inhale, arms up on the line, look to the right. As you exhale, you're going to shift the weight over that front leg. At this point, make sure you have a nice external rotation, that front leg to protect the knee. As you exhale, come into your triangle. And gaze can be up towards the sky or to your foot. And hold. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To safe to come out, let's bend that front knee. Inhale, rise up to warrior 2, looking to your right hand. Transition to the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Let's swivel on our feet, come into position. As you exhale, bring the hands down on the line, looking left. As you exhale again, shift that weight over the left leg. Exhale again, come into triangle. Keep lengthening the back. So you want to bring your shoulders behind you and really think about straightening the spine. Hold here. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To safely come out, bend that front knee. As you inhale, come back into warrior 2, looking to the left. Coming into a transition to face the front, inhale, both arms up. Swivel that left foot in, arms stay up, toe heel, toe heel. Lengthen the tailbone, relax through the spine. Feel nice and grounded through your big toes. And now exhale, release your hands. Close your eyes, stay here, let the body reset. Exhale, release. Let's come down to the mat. Lisa, I can't remember, are you comfortable doing a plow pose?
I'm just careful with it, that's all, but
Do you want to do it?
sure, I'll try.
Okay, but only as you're comfortable, okay?
Okay.
Okay, if it gets uncomfortable, you just do the waterfall pose where the feet are going up towards the sky.
Right.
Okay, let's do that. So let's come into plow pose or waterfall pose. You can kind of go in between the two because we're going to hold it for 2 minutes so we get a really nice therapeutic benefit. So go ahead and get into position and I'll set the timer. All right, minutes. Okay, let's gently roll out by bringing your hands to the mat for support. As you gently roll out, bend your knees. And as your butt hits the ground, hits the mat, you can stay right here, bend your knees and hug your knees to your chest and roll from side to side. Let's all meet in the middle and with our knees bent. Extend the arms up to the side, palms up for a nice little spinal twist. As you exhale, roll the knees right, you look left. Let's stay here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, take a breath in, exhale, contract, fill the tilt, and now come back to center. On your next exhale, knees roll left, you look to the right, and hold. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel that tilt, roll to center. Setting up for Savasana, keep your knees bent, simply bring your feet to the mat behind your butt. We'll do a little half bridge to help lengthen the back and then extend the legs. So all together, take a breath in to relax. Exhale, contract, feel the little bit of a tilt and lift your butt up just a little bit. Feel the lengthening through the back. Now as you exhale, release the hips down to the mat. And then extend one leg and the other onto the mat. And as you exhale, release any tension in the abs, hips, thighs, ankles, and toes. Inhale, lift both arms up towards the sky. Gently lift each shoulder off the mat once or twice. And then as you exhale, release the arms down to your sides, palms up. As you exhale, roll the head to the right. Inhale, head back to center. Exhale, head to the front. And inhale, center. Eyes are closed. Savasana. Gently coming out of our savasana, let's bring movement with fingers and toes. Consciously bringing movement back into our knees and elbows, hips and shoulders. Gently rolling from side to side. As the spine comes back into movement, feeling the waist and upper chest. Coming back into movement and awareness, letting the head roll from side to side. And then all together, let's exhale and roll over to one side. Let's stay here for a few breaths and just enjoy the stillness. Using your hands for support as you exhale, rise up to a seated position. Bring your hands into Jana Mudra, palms up, eyes closed once more. As you inhale, bring hands to heart center, and sharing the Omkar chant one time. Take a breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, going down to the teachers within. And inhale.